Hi, I'm Mrs. Bessette, and today I'm going to teach you how to do just a simple 3-ball juggling. But before we get to that, I need to teach you how to make some juggling balls. I've got 2 already made. Whoops, let me show you how much I've got here. You're going to need about 1/3 cup of dried beans or rice or lentils or birdseed, something like that. It gives the ball some weight, okay? The other thing you're going to need is just a simple sandwich baggie. You put your 1/3 cup in and squeeze the air out, but don't pop the bag, and then give it a lot of twists, maybe 4 or 5, and then wrap it around like this. I have my tape, about 8 inches or so, all ready to go, and then I'm going to wrap it around the beans in a baggie. Now, it doesn't have to be a perfect ball, a perfect sphere. That doesn't matter. What I use in my classroom is I have hacky sack balls that we use during indoor recess, because juggling is a really good hand-eye coordination activity, and it's fun.
And they don't.
All right, so the good thing about these type of balls is not only are they cheap and they're small enough to fit 2 in one hand, I'll tell you about that in a minute, but also, and I told you they're weighted, but they don't roll and they don't bounce, okay? Just a couple more layers here. I mean, I could, it is pretty much ready to go, but I want to cover up the baggie so that the whole bag is covered. And then I'm just going to kind of mush all the tape ends down. I've got one more piece of tape I'm going to put on just for good measure. And now, another smushing down. It's a technical term. And now I have my 3 semi-spherical juggling balls. Okay, put this stuff off to one side. Okay.
Go.
All right, so now we're ready to start our juggling. I like to juggle up against either a bed or a sofa or a table of some sort, because that way, if I drop it, I don't have to constantly bend over and pick it up, because I do drop the juggling balls quite a bit because I don't practice as much as I should. And that's the whole key to juggling, is it takes a lot of practice. So don't give up. If it's hard at first, it's supposed to be. This is not an easy skill, but keep at it. Okay, so we're going to be tossing the ball from one hand to another, and it's going to go over, somewhere up and over here. And you'll notice I keep my eyes up. I'm not watching it hit my hand. I don't have to, because I can use my peripheral vision. I can see what's going on. And if I can't, well, I'll drop the ball. So that's what you do, back and forth. And you'll notice that the hand basically stays open, just as gentle cupping, okay? So that's a 1-ball juggle, okay? Now I'm going to do 2 balls. So it's going to be throw, throw, catch, catch, okay? Let's see how this goes. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Now you notice it's not throw, pass, catch. That's a very common error that beginning jugglers make, okay? You have to have, like, confidence that you can throw 2 balls in the air at once, well, kind of at once, and be able to catch them. So what I do with this motion is I'm swooping under. So it's an under, and they kind of cross in the middle. So it's almost like a figure eight. That's not a figure eight. It's almost like a figure 8 pattern. And that's what you need to have for your 3-ball juggling, which we'll do in just a minute. So just stay with the 2 balls until you're comfortable that you can throw and catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Okay? All right. What I just did there was what they call throw out. So when I have the balls going in a nice pattern where they're on the same plane, that's a good thing. But when sometimes we go a little wild and that one came towards me and this one went away, that's called throwing out. I'll see if I can do it. See where I had to step for it? That's called throwing out. Now for 3. Okay, so I'm left-handed, so I have 2 balls in my left hand and 1 in my right hand. So I'm going to throw one of these, and when this ball hits the top of the arc or the apex, I'm going to throw this one. Meanwhile, this one's going to come down into this hand. This is going to start falling, and then I'm going to throw the second one. If all goes according to plan. Let's see. Woo! Okay. Throw, throw. All right. Now what I like to do is I like to count and keep track of how many times I can throw it and catch it before I stop. And that way I know how I'm improving. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Oops. See how it landed on the table though, and I don't have to bend down and pick it up? Pretty handy dandy. So now there's lots of videos on YouTube, etc., on how to do fancy tricks with juggling. And so once you get this 3-ball pass going on, you can then go on to do fancier things. And send me a video. I'd love to see them. That's all for now. Happy juggling.